What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be walking you guys through the best hidden features for your brand new iPhone and iOS 15. You're going to walk away from this video feeling more than comfortable while using your iPhone, and you're going to feel like a complete expert while doing so. So without further ado, let's dive into today's video, the best hidden features for your brand new iPhone. So the first thing we want to do to get started is set up and make sure you're updated to iOS 15. iOS 15 is the latest version of iOS for any Apple product, and it's going to allow you to use your iPhone to the best of its abilities, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. So to check if you have iOS 15 updated or if you need to update it, what you're going to want to do is just go to settings right here, and then it's simple. You just go to general, and then we're going to go to software updates. Now, I already have iOS 15 updated on my phone, but if you didn't, for example, you would see that you have to update it right on this page. But as you can see, I have iOS 15.4 up to date on my phone. But if I didn't, this is where you're going to update it. So just make sure you have iOS 15 updated on your phone so you can use it to the best of your abilities. And then once that's set up, come back to this video and I'm going to show you guys how to set up the iPhone that you have. The feature I showed you guys at the beginning of this video is a super cool trick that allows you guys to transfer any of your data or information from one of your Apple products to another if they're connected to the same iCloud, and that is called Apple Handoff. So you want to make sure this is set up on your phone. It's super easy to do. I'm going to show you guys how to set that up right now. All you have to do is just go to settings right here, scroll down to general, and then go to Apple Handoff, which you're going to see right here. So if you go to the handoff section, as you can see, I already have that turned on. But basically what this does is it allows you to start something on one device and instantly pick it up on another device when your iClouds are connected. So all you have to do is just make sure this is turned on your iPhone, and then make sure that's turned on to your other Apple product if they're connected to the same iCloud. So turn this on both of those Apple products, and then I'm going to show you guys how to set that up and use that Apple Handoff on your iPhone. If we want to transfer this content or the screenshot from your iPhone to your iPad, all you have to do is just move your fingers inwards on that screenshot and just pick that up and then transfer that directly to your iPad like this with this incredible Apple Handoff. Alternatively, if you think that's too hard of a motion to use with your hands, because I know it can be tricky getting the hang of that, there's an easier way to do this. All you have to do is just also move your fingers inwards on the screenshot like this. And then basically once that's all set, you can just hold down the paste button right here on your iPad. You're going to see it's going to appear just like that. So this is an easier way to do it. You just can click paste instead of having to use your hands with the Apple Handoff. This is another way to do it, but it's up to you. You guys can choose your preference on this, but this is a brand new feature for the iPhone and all Apple products that I definitely think was worth checking out and showing you guys. Did you know you can actually use Harry Potter spells on your iPhone to access and create different features or activities depending on what you need? So if you've seen Harry Potter, you know there's used tons of different spells to complete tons of different actions, and one of these for your iPhone, you can actually use Siri to access that. So the spell is called Lumos, and by you saying Lumos into your phone with Siri, you're going to actually have the ability to turn on your flashlight. So if you've seen Harry Potter or read the books, you know that by casting the spell Lumos, the wand will light up and you'll be able to use that wand as a flashlight for the time being. So now your iPhone can actually act as a wand or a flashlight with this brand new spell. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It is super easy and it's super cool. All you have to do is say, "Hey Siri, Lumos." And as you can see, by saying Lumos, my flashlight actually turns on my iPhone, so I can now use my phone as a flashlight. I think this is a super cool implement that iPhones and Apple has created to correlate with Harry Potter. So I'm going to show you guys all these in a different video, but this is one of the coolest features for Harry Potter when using spells on your iPhone. So definitely check that out when you get the chance. If you need a flashlight, you can show off to your friends, and they're going to be super amazed by what you can do with this Harry Potter spell on your iPhone. If you have an iPhone, I'm sure all of you use Safari to look up any information and find any information on the internet, but you guys actually have the ability to change where the search bar is on your iPhone. So as you can see, we have it up right here, but after the new iOS 15 update, it actually moved the search bar down here, but I moved it back because I prefer it up here. And I want to show you guys how to do that because I know people vary in opinion on where they like to have their search bar added. So I'm going to show you guys where to add that and how to update that in your settings. Super easy to do. All you have to do is just go to settings right here. Then you're going to scroll down to Safari right here. Super easy to do. You're going to see this ability in this tab section where it's going to say tab bar or single tab. I have mine on the single tab right now, and this means that the search bar is going to be at the top of the Safari app. But if you want it below, you can just click this right here, And then we're going to go back to the Safari app, and you're going to see that now the search bar is down here. So this is up to you. This is what your preference is. I prefer it up there, but I know a lot of people vary in this idea and opinion. So if you guys want to have your search bar down here, you can gladly do that, or you can have it up here. Completely up to you, but this is a feature you guys can access in the settings of your iPhone once you get it. Because I know we all like to search stuff on Safari, go to our favorite websites, or search to find any information on the internet, but this is completely up to you where you want the search bar, and I just wanted to show you guys how to update that in your settings tab on your iPhone. All iPhones have great speakers that allow you to listen to your audio and music very loudly, but I want to show you guys how you guys actually can increase that volume and listen to your music out loud even louder. So I want to show you guys how to do this. It's going to allow you to listen to your music so much louder when you're not using your headphones, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this right now. It's super easy to do. All you want to do is just go to accessibility right here. And then once we get to accessibility, you're going to want to go to audio and visual, which is located right here. And then by clicking that, you're going to see this headphone accommodations tab. So we have that off right now, but if we go to it and just turn it on, you're going to see we have all these options to choose from now. And as you can see, my volume's at moderate, and this is what the standard iPhone comes with. It's going to start with moderate, but if you want to have your speakers listen and have volume much louder through your speakers, you're going to want to turn this to strong, and you guys can actually compare after you watch this video, listening to your music through your speakers at slight, moderate, and strong, and you're going to notice the difference that when you put it on strong, you're going to hear that music so much louder through your speakers opposed to having on moderate and slight. And this is definitely something I recommend checking out if you prefer to listen to your music or audio out loud through the speakers opposed to using a headphone. And you guys, I want you to try the difference after this video, and you guys are going to notice that your headphone accommodations and your music is going to be so much louder once you turn this to strong on the headphone accommodations tab in your settings on your iPhone. So definitely check that out. You also want to have press home for Siri turned on. So by doing this, we have a home button on this iPhone, so this is an accessible way to feature and access Siri. So by holding down the home button, you're going to see we're going to be able to access Siri that way, and that's just one of the other ways you can access her. But like I said, I definitely recommend having Siri turned on. She's a universal feature for all Apple products. It's definitely worth having her on to access any information or utilize your phone to the best of your ability. Also, another great way of utilizing the home button, if you do have a home button for your iPhone, is by clearing all the apps that are currently open on your iPhone. So by clearing your apps, you're definitely going to want to do that because this allows you to save energy and battery on your iPhone, and you don't want to have all these apps open at once. So by clearing them with your home button, you're going to be able to save battery this way. So to do that, all you have to do is just double click the home button like this. Then it's going to show you all the apps that are currently open on your iPhone, and to get rid of them or clear them, all you have to do is just start swiping like this to clear those apps, and all those apps are going to be closed for now, which is going to allow you to save your energy and battery on your iPhone. And this is a great feature to clear all your apps out on your iPhone if you have that home button like I do on this iPhone SE. If you go to the settings app on your iPhone, you're going to see there's tons of features you can activate and turn on by using all these amazing features in the settings app. But I want to talk about one in particular that's going to allow you to use the back of your iPhone to activate gestures depending on what you need. So for this, it is super easy to do and it is super cool. And I'm going to show you guys how to set that up. All you have to do is just go to settings. You're going to want to scroll down to accessibility, which is located right here. And then you're going to want to scroll down and click touch. Then lastly, we're going to want to scroll all the way down and you're going to see this back tap option. So by clicking this, you're going to see we have an option for double tap and triple tap. For the sake of the video, let's just go to double tap first. And by clicking on double tap, you're going to see we have all these different systems we can choose to activate when using the back of our iPhone. So for example, if we click flashlight, for example, on double tap, what's going to happen is if I turn on my iPhone and double click it right here, you're going to see that the flashlight turns on just by clicking the back of my iPhone, which is super cool and is a great hidden feature that I'm sure you guys would like to know about. So by doing that, just by double tapping the back of my iPhone, you're going to see the flashlight turns on. And then also on top of this, we have tons of other options to choose from, like Control Center, Home, Lock Screen, Notification Center, Screenshot. So for example, we go to Screenshot now. Basically what's going to happen is I'm going to double click the back of my iPhone like this. And you're going to see it's going to take a screenshot that's located right here. And this is another feature you can do on your iPhone's back tap setting. And if we go back to settings right now, you're going to see that we also have the triple tap section. So if you want to use a triple tap instead of a double tap, you can definitely do that. You have all the same options you can choose for triple tap like you had on double tap. So it's up to you how many taps you want on the back of your iPhone for the settings. But I think this is a super cool hidden feature that I wanted to show you guys. I definitely think it's worth checking out when you get the chance on your new iPhone to get you started and allow you to use your iPhone like a complete expert. Hey guys, today I'm super excited to show you Streets of Rage 4. The newest installment in the epic Streets of Rage saga. Start off in Streets of Rage by selecting your character. You can pick from tons of different characters, each with their unique abilities. Once you've selected your character, dive into battle and begin roaming the streets in your first level. Use the keypad on the left to move, and select from different actions to use on the right. You can do different types of punches, jumps, or pick up loose objects on the ground, and you can make your way across the city fighting off different enemies and mini-bosses to reach the final boss at the end. As you continue in your combat and gain epic punch combos, you can power up extra lives in case you run out of HP, and once you run out of lives, the level is over, so make sure to dodge attacks and take down the enemies quickly. Some enemies will drop objects like knives or crowbars, which you can use as weapons for extra damage. You can also pick up food for additional health and even stars to power up the ability to call the cops, which will deal a ton of damage to all opponents in the area. So be sure to also look out for money bags, which you can use to unlock new characters, and put your combat skills to the ultimate test and prove who is truly the ultimate fighter. And download Streets of Rage 4 today using the link on the screen or in the description. Enjoy! I know I've previously showed you guys the focus mode in the control center for your iPhone. This is going to allow you to turn on a do not disturb mode and prevent any notifications from being received to your phone, especially if you're doing work or if you're busy or if you're sleeping. But I want to talk about the sleep mode specifically, because this feature is going to allow you to have a greater night's sleep and help with that process. So if we go to focus mode and click on sleep, you're going to see it's going to say sleep focus will be activated automatically based on the sleep schedule set in your health. So basically you can create a sleep schedule in the settings of your iPhone, and it's going to allow you to turn off your notifications for that period while you're sleeping, and you can change that time period depending on your preference of when you go to bed and when you'd like to wake up. So by turning this on, you're going to have no notifications being received. Your iPhone's going to become a dimmer screen, so to prevent from any eye strain while you're trying to go to bed. And I'm going to show you guys by just clicking on this three dots right here, then go into settings. We're going to go to the sleep schedule. So I have it off right now, but if I turn it on when I was going to bed, what's going to happen, it's going to show my bedtime radar, which is set at 12 a.m. and my wake up's at 7:45. So if you want to edit that, you would just click edit and you'd be able to alter that time segment for when you want to get some sleep. It's also going to show this turn on bedtime, and sleep focus will automatically turn on at a scheduled bedtime when you plan to go to bed. So it will prevent you from going on your iPhone any further or receiving any notifications when it is time to go to bed. So this is going to allow you to get a better night's sleep. And by clicking edit right here, I just want to show you guys, you can literally set how long you want to sleep. So I have mine at 7 hours and 45 minutes, which is a good recommended amount of sleep people should get. But you can alter this by turning or rotating this knob. So for example, if you go to bed later, you want us to do 2 a.m. to 9:45, you can do this and you can adjust the hours depending on your liking. So I definitely recommend setting this up when you get your iPhone if you want to get better night's sleeps. Apple does a great job at helping and promoting a healthy night's sleep, even if you're using your phone a lot. So definitely check this out. So when you go to bed next time, just turn on that sleep setting and you're able to get a better night's sleep by using the sleep app, and you're able to track your metrics about how much sleep you're getting. It also works really well with an Apple Watch. So if you have an Apple Watch and you sleep with that on, it's going to actually be able to track how many hours of sleep you get and see where you can improve on and what you need to do better to get that better night's sleep. So like I said, definitely check out the sleep app. It's on the focus mode in the control center of your iPhone. It is definitely worth checking out when you get the chance. Like I previously showed you guys in the control center of your iPhone, you definitely want to have your Bluetooth turned on and set up on your iPhone so you can listen to your favorite music or audio through your headphones or earphones, whether it's the AirPods or Beats, whatever that may be, so you can listen to your favorite music. But like I said, we all love to listen to our music, but also if we listen to our music too much or too loud, it can actually damage our ears. And Apple does a great job of preventing that ear damage and promoting headphone and ear safety. So one way that it actually does this is in the settings application, and it's Headphone Safety. So by doing this or going to this feature on settings, it's going to tell you how much music you're listening to, if it's too loud, and what you need to do to fix this or prevent ear damage. So it's simple, and all you have to do, just go to settings and then scroll down to sound and haptics. then you're going to see right here we have Headphone Safety. So if we click on Headphone Safety, you're going to see that it says to protect your hearing, your iPhone will measure your headphone and audio levels, and if you exceed recommended 7-day limit, a notification is sent to the volume and turned down. So this is going to prevent you from listening to music too loud or too much, and your iPhone's going to let you know if that is the case. And we also have this reduce loud sounds option. I have it off right now, but if I turn it on, basically, my iPhone would analyze my headphone audio and reduce any sound that is over a set decibel level. So this is going to prevent you from listening to that music too loud if you are. So I definitely recommend turning on the headphone notifications and even the reduce loud sounds if you think you are listening to your music too loudly or too much. This is going to make you have a safer experience with your iPhone because like I said, we all love to listen to our music, but we want to do it in a safe manner. And this is one way to do it by using the headphone safety accommodations in your settings on your brand new iPhone. When you first get your iPhone, like I said, your iPhone's going to come with all the apps that are pre-installed that Apple gives you, like your email, photos, camera, text messaging, and whatnot. But over time, you're going to notice you're going to download tons of apps depending on what you need. As you can see, I have tons of apps to choose from on my iPhone. These are all apps that I use a lot. Some of them I don't use as much. But regardless, over time, you're going to see that your apps are going to begin to pile up. And it's going to be difficult to find apps specifically through just scrolling and trying to find them manually. So there's actually an easier way to find the apps that you want to find without having to scroll through them, and that is the app library. This is a relatively new feature for the iPhones, and by going to the app library, you're going to see that you can find all your apps in different categories just by clicking this. It's going to allow you to find your apps so much easier. So to access the app library, all you have to do is just scroll to the final page of your apps on your iPhone, and you're going to see it's going to take us to this app library. So as you can see, we have all these different app categories to choose from, ranging from suggestions, recently added, social, entertainment, productivity, and so much more. So this is going to allow you to easier find your apps that you're looking for the moment. So for example, say you want to go to Facebook Messenger. If you can't find it through scrolling, you just got to go to app library. You're going to see in the social tabs right here, you have Facebook Messenger, and you're able to find it so much easier and get there so much more quickly opposed to having to scroll through and find those apps. So I definitely recommend going to the app library to find your apps if you do have tons of apps on your iPhone. As you can see, I have tons of different categories because I have so many apps on my iPhone, and this allows it to find your apps easier. So definitely check this out. And also a great feature about the iPhone is say you spend too much time on one app, like a social media app, and you're reducing your productivity and you're procrastinating a lot, you can actually hide an app from your homepage so you won't be more inclined to go on it. So say you're spending too much time on Facebook, for example, and it'd be beneficial for you to spend less time on that app. By holding down Facebook, you're going to have the option to edit home screen, share app, or remove app. So by clicking remove app, you're going to have two options. It's going to say remove Facebook, and you can either delete the app permanently, and by doing this, it's going to delete from your phone, and you have to re-download on the App Store. But if you don't want to do that, you can actually just click remove from home screen. So this is going to allow you to be less inclined to go on it because you're actually not going to see it on your home screen. So if you want to locate it, if you do need to go back on Facebook, for example, you can find it in your app library instead, which is right here, but you're not going to be able to find it on the home page. So I definitely recommend doing this if you're spending too much time on your phone on a specific app, because as you know, we all love to use our phones, and we can spend too much time on a specific app if we are addicted or love using that app. And this is going to help you reduce the amount of time that you're on that app. So I definitely recommend using that or deleting it from your homepage so you can only access it on your app library if you think you are spending too much time on a specific app. So feel free to check those out. These are options to easier find your apps and delete them from your home screen so you're less inclined to use them.
If you're still using old-fashioned slow charging and messy lightning charging cables, it is time for you to say goodbye to those. Your phone has incredible MagSafe technology built right into it, which allows you to wirelessly and magnetically charge your devices. If you're going to invest so much money into an iPhone, then you should be giving yourself a premium experience, which all starts with something that you need to do every day, and that is charging your actual device. Get the absolute most out of your iPhone with LGear's 2-in-1 lightning charging stand. This stand allows you to magnetically and wirelessly charge both your iPhone and your AirPods simultaneously. Place your phone anywhere on the sleek charging stand, and you're going to feel that magnet automatically attach right to your phone. LGear wanted to make sure that you can use your phone for all of its uses without having to take it off the stand, which is why they included dual coil technology so you can use your phone both vertically and horizontally only in landscape mode. This means that you can still send your messages, emails, or anything else, or you can flip your phone sideways and watch your favorite videos and movies while your phone is still being charged in the background. This stand is made with the highest quality materials like metal and tempered glass, and they also put non-slip silicone on the bottom of the stand. LGear used official MagSafe technology, so you never need to worry about your phone falling off the stand or having to fidget around with your phone to get it in the right position. As I already mentioned, this is a 2-in-1 lightning charging stand, so you can charge 2 devices at the same time by using the second wireless charger on the back of this stand. This is perfect for charging a pair of headphones or even a second iPhone. Wait no longer and finally go upgrade your charging experience by going to LGear.com. Stop using those old-fashioned, slow charging and messy lightning cables and upgrade to the 2-in-1 lightning charging stand that's perfect for your desk or your nightstand, and it's also being sold at an incredibly discounted rate. So go to LGear.com. The link's on the screen and down in the description. Enjoy.
We have our battery. So this is going to tell us how much battery we have left on our phone and if we want to turn on battery saver mode. So say you're using your phone and you want to remain or retain the battery you have without it draining, you can turn on low battery mode right here. And what this is going to do, it's going to inhibit some features on your iPhone so you can have more battery power over a longer period of time. Because like I said, we all love to use our phones and that can drain battery. So by turning on battery saving mode, this is going to prevent you from draining that battery fast. But like I said, some features are going to be inhibited or prevented to help you reduce that battery strain. So only turn this on when you're very low on battery or if you need it and your phone's about to die. This is most beneficial when your iPhone reaches 20% battery, because you don't want to turn the battery saving mode on when you have a high battery percentage, because that actually can produce strain on your battery, and in the future it's going to cause you to lose more battery quicker. So definitely only turn that on when you need to save battery or if it's below 20%. So definitely I'm going to turn that off right now because my battery is high. Next we have screen recording. So by clicking screen recording, I'm going to be able to record any footage on the screen of my iPhone while I'm doing it. It's going to say 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm going to be able to record any footage I want, and I'm going to send that to any friends, save it to my photos or videos, depending on what you need. And that's a great feature for the iPhone. If you need to record something on the screen of your iPhone without having to pull out the camera, you can definitely do that with the screen recording. It's a super useful tool if you need to send something to your friends or show them something. So I definitely recommend using that when you need to. And then lastly, we have this hearing icon right now. So this actually has multiple features. So if I hold this down, it's going to show that we have a speaker, a background sounds, a live listens, then we have headphones accommodations. So say you are doing work and you like to have some sort of background noise, or if you're sleeping and you like to sleep with some sort of noise in the background, you can actually turn on multiple background noises to help you do that. So for example, if you turn on background sounds right here, you're going to see it's going to take us to this Oceans volume or Oceans tab on the background sounds. We have multiple background sounds to choose from. We have balanced noise, bright noise, dark noise, rain, all these options. So depending on what you prefer, you can turn any of these background sounds on for your iPhone. This is a relatively new feature for the iPhones. So if you like to do work or you like to sleep with some sort of noise on in the background, you can gladly do that by turning on background sounds. I'm going to shut it off right now, but that's one great feature for the iPhone's speaker icon. We have Live Listen, which is going to allow you to connect a compatible audio device to use Live Listen. And then we have Headphone Accommodations, which is the phone and media section right here. So if we click on that, it's going to allow you to have headphone accommodations for your phone and any media that you're listening to at the moment. So you can shut that off or click which headphone accommodations for your phone and media that you want. So these are some features for the hearing icon of the iPhone's control center. So these are all the different features you can access on the icons of the control center. So this is definitely worth checking out when you get your new iPhone. And this is going to allow you to get more shortcuts and easily access different features on your iPhone. But now, since I've walked you guys through these features, we're going to dive into some other great features to get you started with your brand new iPhone. I know I've walked you guys through a lot of tips and tricks for this iPhone to get you started. And before I dive into any further features for this iPhone, I encourage you guys to go to the Tips app on your iPhone, and this way you're going to be able to learn more features that I haven't covered in this video. And you guys can always let us know in the comments any tips or tricks that we forgot, and we can gladly add those on to the next video. But I encourage you guys to go to the Tips app, because by doing this, you're going to be able to see all these features for all types of Apple products outside of iPhones, like the iOS 15, Apple Watch, iPads, and all new features that come along with the iPhone. This is going to allow you to get a better overview of what you're using with Apple, so it's definitely worth checking out when you get the chance. I definitely encourage you guys to do this as soon as you get your new iPhone and set it up. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. These were the best hidden features for your brand new iPhone and iOS 15. If you found this video helpful, make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button for more great content like this. I also encourage you guys to go to appfindvip.com and subscribe to our email newsletter to get the best mobile apps and games delivered directly to your email inbox. I also encourage you guys to go to our Instagram at appfindvip and give us a follow for the best tips, tricks, and hidden features on all iPhone and Android technology out there. Then lastly, I also encourage you guys to go to bestrewardsapps.com, where you guys are going to be able to win incredible prizes and great rewards with all of these amazing apps. These are all affiliates of ours and they're all worth checking out. So definitely give these a chance when you guys have the opportunity. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.